I'm Peggy Hastings, and I am a mentor teacher at toServe Ministries. First thing I ever learned about toServe Ministry was when Mike Connor, who's the founder of toServe Ministry, came to our Sunday school class, and he was telling us all about it and what they do and everything. And I thought, well, this is a really cool outreach to people in prison. You know, as a believer, I should be caring about the people in prison. Scripture talks about that. I was pretty sure I was supposed to do this. I just kept hearing God say, you need to do this, you need to do this. And so I called Mike up and I said, I'm in. I started receiving the lessons that were sent to these prisoners, reviewing the lessons that they would send. A lot of them are hungry for it, and they're looking for a friend on the outside, because they will write on the back of their lessons things that are going on in their life with their families, and some of the stuff that they've shared is heartbreaking. And so it gives me opportunity to speak into that, to pour into them with scriptures and encouraging things. They start asking questions. They want to know more. If they have ever been baptized, or they think they were saved before but they don't know now, we have opportunity to talk about that. We constantly point them to Jesus and the importance of having a relationship with Him. And if we can give these women the hope of the gospel, that's the most important thing that they can have where they're at. And whether they make it out of prison or not, they at least have that to hang on to and have an eternal perspective. I met Melissa through the mail when she sent a sign-up card into our office. She was very faithful to keep working on the lessons and sending them back in, and it was really a joy for me to see her grow. I could tell that the lessons had really impacted her thought life and how she needed to change. Some of the things that I noticed with her was when she would share about different family members that she was praying for and asked me to pray with her for that. And she wanted to do everything she could while she was in there to be able to get out in a timely manner and then do something positive with her life.
I'm Melissa Hollis, and I was a student with toServe Ministries. I came from a really, really small town. I knew that God was Jesus' father, but then that He died for us. So that was my understanding then. My parents got divorced, and so we moved. The whole foundation was just kind of cracked. And so it was learning a new life and new things and new people. When I was about 17, I did start smoking marijuana and drinking, stuff like that. Probably 19 and 20, I introduced myself to other things and people in that realm. And from there, it just kind of spiraled out of control. And I think all of that negativity and anger and hurt, it just kind of made me shut down. I not only went to jail, I went to prison. I was just broken and disgusted. I was probably mad for like the first year and a half of my incarceration. And I can remember the moment my sister actually got really, really sick and she wasn't supposed to make it. And I just couldn't handle it. And I was like, God, you already know. Like, I don't have to explain it. You've seen it, but I don't want to be in control of my life anymore. Sanctified Hope is this program that I went to, and they do Bible studies. They sent me the address to a new place, and Peggy returned my stuff. And it wasn't just like, great job or good job doing your scriptures. Like, she responded to my questions. She didn't just say, I'm praying for you. She sent me what she was praying about. And it just became a bond. It became a relationship. I learned so much from my studies that came. They all focused on something: patience, kindness, love, not being selfish, but being selfless. Peggy absolutely spoke into my life, but I could just share anything with her, even my struggles. Now I feel love. I feel love for other people. I want to share what God did for me. If I had someone who was hesitant about participating in the toServe Bible study, I would want them to know that toServe is going to one, give them a better understanding of who God is and what he wants for us. And two, that they can find someone who doesn't judge, who will listen to them and give them inspiration and prayer and love. And it's also an amazing opportunity to grow with God and learn what God is and what he wants you to be.